Hello, everyone. How are you all today? I have a little bit of a treat for you. There's a game that I'm particularly fond of called Vellum, which is a little bit of a roguelike third-person shooter question mark that has a lot of literary themes to it. You'll see it when you as we play. Um, Sundays are going to be more of our co-op day, and Vellum is four-player co-op. So we're going to go ahead into multiplayer and see if we can't get into a quick match. If we can't find anybody to play with, that's all right. We'll find little solo things to do today. But let's see if we can't go ahead and help anybody. So without further ado, let's hop right in. A little pen person. Let's see. Suggested reading. Okay. That does not seem to have gone the way that I wanted it to. Excuse me. Really just hoping that would, well, you know what? Let's start up a little... Well, I don't have access to these tomes yet. Let's see. So let's just go ahead and, see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Alright, let's find a tome where we don't have everything completed. Let's see. Let's do that one. Oh, hold on. Actually, I think there's oh. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got. Explosive orbs periodically appear. Explode after a short delay. Minor zombies. What we're trying to do is we're trying to pump up the difficulty a little bit to try and unlock aspects of the tome. It gets you more rewards, and it progresses it gives you more meta progression. So let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Oh dear. Let's not do that one. Minor torn, gain increased damage, accuracy, and cooldown. Let's not do a fog for the first one. Add a few more zombie mechanics. Zombies have a 20% chance. Okay. Dangers of torn bosses are rigorous. Yeah, let's go with that. So we have zombies and exploding orbs. This is kind of like a horde shooter type deal. Let's see. Do increase damage when at full barrier. I'm probably never going to be at full barrier. Foil 5% is converted to barrier and grants 2 varnish for varnish. Increase each layer reduces damage taken. Each application decays independently. This is actually going to be really good because since we're going to be we're kind of playing a tank ink color. We're going to need some, and we're going to be solo. We're going to need some damage resistance, a little bit more survivability. Okay, right and profit. Now these Torn are essentially the they're like errors in the stories. They're like corrupted ink, if you will. And so what we're doing is we're correcting what's been written by removing the corrupted ink, which is basically just an entire premise for we're fighting bad guys. Now I'm like a barrier tank. So what happens is that as I deal damage and build up my ink's mechanic, I gain back my energy shield essentially. So those people that have played like Eve or other games that have similar mechanics, I would be considered a like a barrier tank as opposed to a health tank. And you see on the right-hand side of my character, there's little like hexagons. That's my mana essentially. I have a builder, which is the sword, and then this overgrowth, which is kind of like an AOE based on my character's position. And that is my spender. And if I really need to do damage, then I can use my ults, where I built up this shield, but I can then spend the charges of the shield to basically create these like guided missiles that will go ahead and harm the enemy. All right. Now let's see. And here's where you see some of it, like reckless writing, preamble, lashing out, and defensive stance, foil, blossom, ghost right, plot armor. That's essentially, I have plot armor, chat. I have plot armor. So we're going to go with preambles. Means every time I use my movement spell, which is to gain a spectral form and move around the battlefield very quickly, the next time I use foil, which is my sword, I do so with increased damage. And that's really, really good. Ooh. Though admittedly, this is also pretty nice. But only a 30% chance. I think I prefer guaranteed things. And here we go. We have one more. Taking damage applies marked to the attacker. Marked basically increases damage they take by 30%. That's really nice. I'm going to be getting marked on everybody, so I think this is the best one. Because since I'm going to be getting hit by everybody since I'm solo, this is going to give me a 30% increased damage boost to literally everyone on the field. Let's go ahead and do a quick adjustment. I think the audio is maybe a tad powerful, so we're going to lower it by 5. Okay. And now we have an interim space. Let's see. Ghost right now launches a flask of ink at a nearby foe. Oh, and I have this meta currency for this particular. You see at the bottom there. right here, I have abundance. This particular tome allows me to collect money, and then I can come here and buy things from the shop. Gaining vulnerability every 5 seconds. Ooh, that's really good. Teal signature now summons an Echo of Dusk. Dusk and Dawn in this game are two wolves. I think they are representative of the moon and the sun. Yeah, the sun and the moon. Let's see. Final strike of foil applies the effect of your signature mana. Well, no reason to consider it. I don't even have enough for it. So, let's see. How much is that? 45? I'm able to basically get one thing. Being invulnerable every 5 seconds seems like a pretty good deal. Gonna have to buy that one. This is not really a question. There's a little lore thing. Myriad and Verse aspire to unravel the deeper details of our new power. They'll forgive me the indulgence of scouring this den of secrets. There's a new wealth within the pages now, more than I could imagine. Oh, the joy of fresh eyes. These are other, like, ink wardens, or I can't remember exactly what they're called. Basically, these are other, like, NPC version people of the same order that have their little, like, notes, their annotations, if you will. And then we go back to the font, from which we draw all of our power, because we're a pen. And we need a font of ink to have power, because that's how we gain the ability to affect the world as it is. The world of the story is done through ink and a pen. Alright, so let's see what we got. We have bonus. Okay. Redistribution. Slain Torn have a 15% chance to explode in a shower of gold. That sounds fun. The font uncovers a gold vein that can be mined for gold. Gain 10% interest on your gold at the end of each chapter. I think we're going to go with the people they have a 15% chance to explode. Let's see. Markets now have additional purchase options. Items can now be on sale. Pages at the market can now be re-rolled for a modest cost. Let's see. I have what? How many more points do I have? I think I have 1. I think we're gonna go with this because more money is always good. Okay. So yeah, most of these have like some sort of interlude where it gives you the chance to get some extra bonuses, and then we then give the enemy a bonus. So they basically we get to choose the doom that we have to face. Sands of Time, Ravings gain size and speed every second. They're the crowd controlling beasts. Damaged Ravings Pulse Stain. Next incoming damage increased by... Torn can arrive with a fiery barrier that burns nearby scribe. Oh, that's right. We're called scribes. While active and explodes when broken. Ooh. And this can apply to the boss that we get at the end of the overall book. I think we're going to go with Sands of Time because it only affects one enemy type. And size and speed are not too bad. It doesn't increase their health. It doesn't increase their damage. It's just they get more obnoxious. That's all. But since I want to be up in melee anyway, it's not like I'm trying to play keep away. There's a lot of like ranged builds in the game that would benefit heavily from going ahead and having enemies stay away from them. And so the speed increase could potentially be a problem. So much gold. I think somebody exploded into that fountain of gold. Just sometimes hard to notice. Aha! Alright, let's see. Foil has a 20% chance to grant one temporary. Foil chance a lightning bolt at nearby enemies. Sure. Let's go ahead and grab that, and then the making it so that they can be on sale is a good idea. Tempest motes have a chance to, when collected, gain speeded knockback nearby foes for 7 seconds. The font summons crystals each chapter that grant 1 temporary mana to all scribes when destroyed. We'll see. Chance to call down a sword from devastating foes caught in its attack. Slow the cooldown rate of nearby scribes. Raving summon a dangerous beam that follows them. We're making the ravings very powerful, it seems. Okay. Ooh, the laser. I think that lizard was the raving. So much gold. Oh, the pigs! Not the pigs! Oh no! There's a freaking moose! What the heck is that? Oh, I'm fighting a moose! Ooh, I have to sacrifice my plot armor. Oh god, I think that moose is... I think it's a splice or a... It's getting bigger. It's so angry. Oh. I was able to pick up some of the gold that was left behind. All right. Let's see. Each use of foil gives your next blossom more damage, up to a maximum of 200%. That's really good. Restore partial when taking damage. Now, I don't really need more mana. I think I need more damage. I'm surviving well enough. So, inflated id. Yeah, I think we're going to need to take that. Then let's see. Alright. Oh. Sharp retort. Okay, I don't have a lot of health. I only have 25. So if my barrier breaks, I'm pretty much dead. So this is not useful to me. Others have more health and less powerful barriers. So this is really good for others. I think what we're going to do is this one. Blossom gains percentage damage equal to your maximum barrier. My maximum barrier is going to largely stay the same. Or, no, I'm sorry. Maximum barrier means it doesn't matter what my current barrier level is in terms of me getting hit. So that's just going to be a flat damage increase on top of what I got before. So that's going to help Blossom be even more powerful. Which is that AoE that I have. So the game is kind of simple. It's just but it's fun. It's a lot of fun when you're goofing off with a bunch of friends. And yeah, it's let's see, gain 25% damage when any foe is nearby. That's an easy sell. No. It's I need the AoE damage or size. All blossom effects gain plus 50 damage. Let's do that. What was this? It's kind of like execute. More damage once they're low health. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Alright, so let's finish off the thing on sale. And then, let's see. Let's go with the additional purchase options. Okay. Oh, here's a good one for me to give them. Partial cover. They, enemies that are at range to these bad guys do reduce damage. But I'm melee, so that won't even affect me. Ooh, there's a lot of lasers. Oh, the friggin'... Oh. You see how that damaged, like, those previous missions that we had not too long ago? Where it was like, oh, it's doing 150 damage. Now it's doing, like, 600. Come here. Come here. We need to right the wrongs of this story. Plagiarism will not be allowed. Where's the gold mine? I want to find this gold mine that I was told about. Is that it? Ooh, shatter the crystal with spells. Sometimes, and I haven't been paying attention to this, I'll be honest. Some of them have a, like, special thing for you to try and accomplish. during the match. And you want to try and do that before you kill all the bad guys. And it can give you, here we go, final, oh. I got that thing that I couldn't afford in the first shop. I just got it for free. They're just falling over. The sanctity of these pages will be observed. Man. Ooh, was 1,000 damage. Shabam! Blossom now grants soothing spores, 5 health per second. Your 5th spore blossoms, healing and lowering your cooldown, which actually is pretty good because that's like signature means that's like my ultimate ability. Yeah, the other ones aren't really that enticing to me at the moment. So let's see what else we got. Go ahead and get interest. It's a little late to have gotten that. I probably should have gotten that earlier, but details. There wasn't anything else better, really. Undamaged motes. Book drop motes have a 15%. Okay. Alright. I don't really have a plan going forward, I'll be honest. Let's see. Torn can spawn with an icy barrier that chills nearby scribes. Freeze. Cannot move or use abilities. And freezes when broken. Slows and receives more damage. Stacks up to 5 times. That can be bad. Torn gain 10 varnish and 10% speed after teleporting. That could also be bad. Splices summon beams between themselves and nearby Torn. Chain. Let's go with Chain Letter. This is going to be insane. This is going to be very silly. Is there a special... Oh, hey, look, I found it. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh! Pure chaos! Pure chaos! Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh boy. Hello. Oh. Ooh, what is this? You fire 3 additional plot twists. Oh, my ultimate's even more powerful. Let's actually see it in action. I am going to be able to buy, like, everything at the next market. Oh my. I'm rather rich. Hello, sir. Okay. Reduce speed and reduce size. I don't think I'm going to go with that. I think prolonged sword. I'm going to go with that. Oh, got a bonus one. Sharp lacquer. Another source of varnish. Blossom affects foes with brambles, slowing and infesting. Damage over time. Actually like this one. David and Goliath, elite and boss enemies, just 30% more damage. Let's just stack those numbers. A remote bazaar. Alright, let's see. Foil has a 20% chance to gain a temporary... Nothing that I'm over... Ooh, here we go. Gain 1% damage for every 5 max health. You know what? That's still more damage. I'll take it. What's this? Teal signatures create an arcane explosion. Yes, thank you. And what's this one? Splinter. Plot twist. Lodge into enemies, applying weakened and dealing an extra damage per plot twist over 3 seconds. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, here we go. Undamaged power. Gain 25% per stack, but lose stacks when taking damage. Oh no, I'll never have that enough. Defensive page. I guess that means it's gonna be something random. Oh, here we go. Page selection. Myriad strategies sound. Worm our way from book to book. Perfect madness. Avoid the library. Avoid the font dissolving our progress. No more building on sand. Here in the margins, our work will last. Someone named Verse. Some of them have become like disillusioned with their mission, which is kind of interesting. Gain speed. And collected, grant undamaged power. Book drop modes. Okay, you know what? Let's do that, and then, I mean, I guess we'll put a point into the health modes. We don't really have much left to purchase. We're almost done with the book. Boss reaches 40%. Five-second rule. The boss drops bananas. Bananas heal the boss. Oh, don't touch banana. No. We're not. We're not gonna do that. 40% health becomes silenced for 8 seconds. That happens once, and it's for 8 seconds, so it should be fine. And here we go. Here's the boss. right, Keith? I think so. I think because it's ice, my forward momentum from the lunge of my sword takes me a lot further. I got that thing that punched them all into the air. Oh, I'm silenced. I have to just try and survive. Try and survive. Alright, we're good. Almost. Yeah. Whew. Alright, those quill marks are basically one of the currencies that you can use to upgrade your stuff. Backpack. This item can now be placed in your library nook. Oh yeah, there's kind of like a little you're able to create your own little room, your own little reading room, which is pretty nice, pretty cute. All right, multi-purpose tool. Spender cast from multiple are infused with your signature ink. Every second in between uses of EM dash increases movement power. So these are new options that can appear in those rotating scrolls. So it's just more ways to build yourself. And yet more. So we go signature. Oh, so these are, I think, some of the ones that I got. Yeah, rewards from this chapter, or from this book rather, specifically. And then collect reward. All right, lethal exchange. When scribes are damaged, they heal nearby torn. When scribes are healed, they damage nearby torn. Oh. We're fermenting a tome from beyond the shadows. That's not. Alright. Let's return to the library to see how things go. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't seem like we've managed to find anyone to play with, which is unfortunate. This game just recently got an update just a few days ago. So I was hoping that there might be more people online. But you know what? It's okay. But I like this. It gives you a full breakdown on everything. Well, you know, where your damage was coming from and whatnot. I should have used my signature more often, but I was hesitant to because it basically strips all your barrier when you use it. Or at least all your bonus barrier. to create um, those like little missiles. Um, but this can do a lot of damage. But yeah, it tells you exactly where you're getting damage from and whatnot. So every rose, I got that pretty late, and that still did a large amount of damage very quickly. So that one's really good. And then power reserves was also really good for me. Yeah, and then Blossom just did a lot of damage in general. All right, and then yeah, here we go. Here to the scriptorium. I've already been playing this game for a bit, so you can see that I've gotten some progress and whatnot. But I'm not fully there. Not just yet. So let's actually go ahead and spend our quill marks on research. Oh, just shy of one more level. But yeah, so let's take a quick peek around. You get your different signature inks, so these are essentially your different classes, right? So teal is all about tanking. Essentially, you gain like I said, plot armor, and then you're able to, how it builds, and then how you're able to spend it and such. You're able to shed the armor to deal damage. Then you're able to build it back up again. Then you have things like blue ink, which basically is just putting a dot on enemies. It's actually a lot of fun. Though I think this one might be a tad weak. It's hard to say, just because some of the other ones really... maybe it's not so much weak as much as like there are others that can overshadow it very quickly. In the right circumstances. Then you have this one, which is like a crit fishing build. This one is if you want to have like a little pet. It's a little inkling monster. This one is the health tank. So it's kind of like a blood drainer, an HP drain tank. This one builds charges on the enemy and then basically nukes them. So you want to think of it kind of like a rogue in World of Warcraft, except instead of 5 combo points maximum on a target for the most part, this is as many as you're able to build. So we've had it where somebody with the purple ink was able to basically kill a boss from like 50%, having very diligently built up enough charges to do just the remainder of their health. Once they detonate all their charges. And then this one is the turret build. They basically get a little turret, which is actually very, very cool. The turret is very powerful, and you're able to do a lot to interact with the turret. Including just having a freaking Buster rifle. Yeah. Actually, let's play as this one next. This is always fun. Okay. And if I'm going to be playing that, then I'm going to want something a little bit more long range for my... Let's see. Well, a lot of things like to get up close, so let's actually go with Enkindle. It's basically a flamethrower. But then our spender... Let's go with the apple sticky grenade. Yeah. Everything has been acquired there. Let's see, what else? Was it Pride and Profit? I've got a few more here. Mend, Quarry, and Reach, plus Attunement 5, or 15. So, all those things where you gain, like, these extra bindings help your attunement level, which is why I was saying it helps with your meta progression. So which one did it say it was? Quarry and Reach. Let's try that. Scribes and Torn. Let's try and get. I think I've already. That's. I think level 10 is where I, as far as I've gotten before. So let's try and. Tome is filled with scattered lightning strikes. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a little bit of that. Torn pages are more dangerous. Sure. Let's do the zombies again. Alright. Let's actually remove this one. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go with like a maximum difficulty for this book. Killing an enemy immediately starts your barrier regenerating. And Kindle, higher size. And Kindle is going to be a large amount of our... is going to be really, really important for us. So I'm inclined to say bullshit. I'm going to go ahead and... lower the... Oh boy. How do I... Here we go. Q. Throw in the apples. Throw in the apples. It's like sticky bombs from Halo and Destiny. Come on. Come on. Oh, what is that? Ooh! He summoned a giant. Kindle damage has 20% chance. Yeah, sure. Extra mana is always nice. Apple. Boom. Apple. Boom. Oh, underrated game. Another apple. Yeah. Okay, Atlas Fortify range. Yeah, it increases your barrier regeneration, so that's why the turret is also really, really good. Let's see. Increased damage. Spoil has a 30% chance to grant. Oh, no. We're going to go with the inflated id. Each use of Enkindle increases damage, so that will be really good. We're going to say... When I need to spam them, that'll be really good. Gather and trade herbs. Okay, so now each book has like different ways that they break up the combat. They always have these little like bits where you get to have like a little break, which I really appreciate because it's like, you know, you're playing with friends and someone needs to go to the bathroom or something. This is a perfect opportunity for you to go ahead and just, you know, we can all just chill here for a little bit. There's no rush. I like how there was a lot of thought put into how all this works. So I was readjusting some of the volume. I'm gonna drop this down. I feel like it might be a little too loud. Just a tad. Okay, so give herbs. There we go. And then 1% damage for every 5 max health. That's going to be a lot better for us with this build because I have 95 health instead of the 25 health from the teal. So that's actually really good. We come over here, stand on our little bit. And now we get to choose how our font, how we like modify the book essentially. The font creates a portal that can teleport scribes to random parts of the map. Scribes near the font continually gain layers of varnish. That's really good. Signature spell recharges 100% faster for scribes near the font. That's also really good. We're gonna go with the varnish. And then we can just set up our turret right next to the font. Let's see if there's anything else. Scribes drop a permanent slowing pool the first time they cast their movement spell, which I can put on the font. So anything that gets near me is going to get slowed, and I can kite them. The font negates the first death of each scribe. Oh, that's actually really, really good. At the start of the chapter, the font places a pickup on the map when collected. Oh no, I'm not interested in that. So let's go with Bog. Let's work towards Bogcraft, and then next time we'll finish off Bogcraft and get Sense of Urgency. Yeah, I think that's the play. Alright, Ravings have a 50% chance to spawn rats on death. Applies to the boss. Spreading plant mines. Not too concerned of that, because I think the rats will be funny. Alright, here's the font. Now we're going to go ahead and place our turret right here, and so long as we're overlapping both font and turret, we're gaining all of our bonuses. Who's spreading gunk? Oh no. Using our signature ability gives us extra mana, which actually would be really good to then just pump out a bunch of apples. Let's do that. That'll synergize nicely with our need to, our ability to pump out apples at increased cost, or increased size and power. Let's see. Chrome, Sweet Chrome. The font converts all temporary to their signature ink color. Interesting. Okay. Scribes generate 50% mana from spells. That's also really good. Probably gonna grab that. Mulligan is also nice. I don't anticipate problems, but you never know. Well, let's see how this progresses. Let's see. Damaging torn, shrinks, scribe spells, and projectile. Oh, no. We'll go with spreading madness, because them being nowhere near me is always fine. It won't affect me. Yes. Come hither. Come hither. Ah! Arrow storm. Arrow storm. Yes. Yes. Go for a max. Take that. Oh. Oh. All right, we got Echo of Sunrise anyway. That's nice. Let's see. Court of Appeal. I almost want to have that just because. Oh dear. I do like this, and we're gonna go with it because I like the thematics of a flamethrower actually setting things on fire. That amuses me. Taking damage has a 5% chance to trigger your orange signature without incurring its cooldown. Oh, retaliatory burst. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's frickin' go. Predict the winner. We're gonna go with red because it's close to orange. Hey! Fate did not favor you. Well, you know what? That's fine. These things happen. Just a game of chance. Let's finish off. Let's get Mulligan. I'm always a bit of a cautious individual, so I like to have ways of making sure that I can avoid failure where possible. Alright. Raving area effects gain 50% size. Oh no, that would be awful. The range is increase of those mines. I mean, I'm already basically face tanking them anyway, so that doesn't actually really do anything to me. Which means I'm totally okay with it existing. And there's Dawn. It's the good doggo. The good orange doggo. Oh, feeding the orb. Defeat Torn while fighting nearby. Oh. Alright. We need to try and make our way over to the special objective. There we go. Of a ruckus. Nice. Night moves. Ghost right. Okay. Oh, I didn't even trigger that. Alright. We're almost done. We got that special. There we go. Oh, we're feeling really good right now. Let's see. Ooh, bunker. Drop a signature infused spoil apple every... Oh, no. We're going to want bunker. That heals us and gives us more varnish. Which means setting up near the font is just going to be cash money. Okay. Extra mana. Which means we're basically just going to start... slam jamming our enemy into the ground with apples and lasers. So this next battle is going to be a little bit silly. All right. Projectile sizes. Yeah, the projectile sizes are fun. Let's do that. Alright, so we're going to plant it right here. So it has overview of the entire area. Just blast things as they try and get over to us. And then we just start. And then the laser. And then apples. And then the screen is just orange. Oh, cost minimal. I need them to get close again. I need more mana. More mana. Just laser that guy over there. Ooh! Okay. Oh, they're spawning above us. I don't know who I'm hitting with apples anymore. It's alright, guys. I got enough for everybody. I got enough for everyone! Oh, I missed again. Oh, this dichotomy. Swapping between them, extra 50% damage. Let's just keep stacking it. No. Just extra damage just for existing? Sure. Cold of Night. I need to find the appropriate fires. Let's see. They're hidden. Oh, there's a fire. Let's collect. Oh, there's another one. Hold to collect. Let's see if we can't find the third one before we head back. Friends, commit fully. Our ink cannot meet this task. Let bindings reform under twilight. Our new inspiration. Oh, I think I see it over there. Yep, I found it. There we go. Found all the fires, and now we're going to set them over here. Green, orange, purple. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see. What do we get? Torn that are targeting you attack slower. I like that. I'm okay with that. Alright. Let's see. What else do we have? Really don't want that one. Let's see. Just makes our mana generation more efficient, even though I think it's pretty much already as efficient as it can get. But you know what? That's okay. Randomly teleporting scribes, not fond. Reducing mana generation by 30%. Not really fond of that. Gain speed? I mean, that's fine, I guess. Oh my god, that's a huge scorpion! Oh! Whoa! It's just fire and apples. Fire and apples. Oh god. Oh god. And lasers. Fire apple and lasers. He just ow. Oh. Sir, I need you to knock that off. Ow. Really need you to knock it off. Oh, my face. Oh. Apples. Apples for everyone. I'm trying to save you from the doctor, man. Let's go. Come on. Alright. Ooh, I got a little telescope. Neat. Alright, inscribed. After spending mana, recharge them and take 10 damage, increasing with each consecutive. Two-step. For 2 seconds after casting Flutter Step, you can cast it a second time. Spender has a chance to cause blot to immediately deal all future damage at once. Ooh, that's mean. Ward. Pestilent zombies emit an aura of disease that slows. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Every 15th mana spent, casts a free signature spell. That's pretty cool. Your signature spell has a 40% chance to ignore its cooldown. Also pretty cool. And then we have our quill marks. Okay. So we'll reclaim our little turret. Now, the appendices are basically to just go endlessly until you can't anymore. But, variety is the spice of life. So we're going to go back into the library, and we're going to actually try to survive with something a little bit more difficult this time. I'm gonna survive with the blue ink with the damage over time. Oh, actually, let's just take a quick peek. Yeah, see, I knew that fire was going to be really good just because it's constant damage. But even the apple outperformed it pretty nicely. Yeah. Though, of course, at the end of the day, the Atlas, basically our turret, that thing is just a monster. Especially if you're able to kit it out properly. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Epic poetry. Oh, that's the one of the new features that was added. I don't think I'm quite ready for that, though, unfortunately. Tomes. Oh, it's just another way to... What am I looking at? On Nature of Seasons? Quarry and Reach. So this one, yeah, we just finished clearing this end out. Our attunement is now level 10, so we need attunement 15. Now, Quarry has been completed. Let's see. What else is there? Twilight combines them into summoning both dogs. You know what? Yeah, let's hang out with the doggos. Here's the book that's all about the dogs. Let's prepare that one. Now, we come over here, and we're going to do some research. There we go. And now we come to basically the little talent trees. So let's go to here. Eternal. Let's see. Atlas grants nearby scribes maximum barrier +2 barrier per second. Atlas gains 15 damage. If I want to be like really team support, I should actually change it to proximal. But since I'm playing by myself, we'll keep it to the Atlas dealing its own damage really nicely. Let's see. Recycled Energy. Atlas, primary attack, and signature spells. Signature spell damage generates mana. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Generate 20% more survey. Survey can be deposited at Atlas, increasing its damage and attack speed. I don't remember how that works. Atlas signature spell. I think that was happening automatically because everything was dying on top of the Atlas, but yeah, I don't remember. Let's go with recycled energy for this one because the ability to just have basically infinite mana is pretty nuts. Let's go with teal. Let's buy its thing. Resolved. Increases the damage. Increases damage by 3% per stack and lasts 2% longer. Resistance training. The plot twists deal extra damage. Let's go with that for now. Now blue, we have blot lasts longer. Each blot tick grants 1 barrier, so that's going to be help us with staying alive. Signature spell applies an additional stack of blot, which is actually really good because blot falls each charge of it falls off independently. So you want to stack as much as quickly as possible. Blot damage generates a small amount of mana, and calcify blot causes affected Torn to take 10% damage from all sources. That's kind of the that would be maybe the team play, but we're gonna go with Stratum because the signature spell applying an extra stack means it goes up by 2 instead of by 1, and that honestly is just kind of insane. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and try out blue. Let's see, what is this? New row of neutral inscriptions. Yeah, we're just gonna dump the rest of it into research. Level 22 is really nice. I think we're gonna keep the lantern, right? We're gonna keep the lantern, but we're going to change. What are we gonna change it to? This chakram is actually pretty nice. However, Blossom could be really good because it has the potential of allowing me to heal myself if my barrier gets breached, which is nice, since I will not have anything else to rely on. Throwing out these planets is also kind of nice. Bell. Orchestrate a blaring bell to ring nearby foes and persist for 5 seconds. Interact to recall the spell early. Bell active. Launch piercing notes to ring and prolong the bell, damaging all foes struck. And we don't have the ability to deal with that one, but why is swoop on? I could have sworn that was one of the ones that we got for free right at the gate. Oh, things that you've taken through the raids and whatnot. I did a raid with some friends the other day. It was actually really difficult, very challenging, a lot of fun. Once you knew what was going on. You know what? We're going to go with Blossom again. Because the ability to potentially heal myself is too good. Plus, me being in melee range, I'm going to be able to just... So I think this is going to be a great idea. So let's take a look. Okay, so now that we're set, we're ready to go. Let's pump up the difficulty. We're going to go... we're going to try and avoid the explosives. We're going to go with zombies. As many zombies as possible. Revolution. Fog, no. Teleport? Oh, perfect. Okay, so they'll occasionally teleport. Torn, launch a shadow orb and a teleport that deals technical damage. Let's see. Now, I gained the ability to create these azure pools with the blue, which is basically anything that's infected with blot that I use my spending spell on. I'm able to then create a pool that also it puts more blot on the target. It slows them and damages them. So having it be larger is actually pretty nice. It allows me to it gives me something to dance around. So I think we're gonna go for it. Let's see how this goes. This one we're gonna be a little bit more mobile. Oh, we have the doggos! Dusk and Dawn are going to help us out. Oh, you see all that? Oh, yeah. That noise is, I'm taking health damage. Oh boy. This is definitely going to be a tougher run than the others that I've done. Blue signature creates an arcane explosion? Yes, please. Let's go with this one, Bolt of Inspiration. Let's see. Let's go with Brawler. We do more damage to people that are near us. More. Let us now reshape these pages. Tear down the old, unlock the new. Rearrange, embellish, improve. Simple sacrifices. Verse seems very much on changing things, which is kind of what the scribes are not supposed to do. We're here to preserve. Do we open the box? Break open. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Price of victory. Blossom gains absurd amounts of damage, but costs 1 extra mana. It'll cost our entire mana pool to cast it once. So, yeah. You know what? That's okay. Alright. The font supplies bones nearby. Scribes can pick up and feed these to Dawn and Dusk. Wolves gain damage when they are fed. Let's see. Dawn and Dusk deal damage to nearby scribes, but feed each time. Wolves gain damage as a result. Feed when foes are slain nearby. Let's do the slain nearby first. And then put one on the... The font grants scribes impervious. At the start of each chapter, the font creates a pickup on the map. Let's see. Whenever an elite arrives, the font will freeze and make impervious all other torn. When the elite is slain, the remaining torn thaw. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go on the feeding them bones for one of the next things that we'll work on. Dawn and Dusk are gonna have to be our helpers. non-elite and non-boss splices occasionally gain parry. Reduce damage to 0 and do 20 damage to the attacker. Not overly fun. Let's go with the shrink and have 20% or 25% speed. If I was my tanking spec or in my or the turret spec, I might be okay with that. Just ability to recover quickly. Gain 2% damage for 1 second when dealing damage. Stacks up to 30 times. Oh, that's perfect for my build. Alright, let's see what we get. We really need... Oh, Brawler 2 is also nice. But we're gonna rewrite. See if we can't pull... deal 30% damage while standing in your Azure pool for each max health. Alright, we'll go with max health. Come on, we need the heal. Effects that feed Dawn and Dusk now count twice. So we'll go for that one next. We're gonna beef up the doggos. Alright. Them being just really fast. I pretty much won't be able to get away, so we're gonna have to try and make ourselves as tanky as possible. Gotta feed the doggos. Feed the doggos. They're getting very powerful. Oh, I really need the thing that allows me to heal. I took a bit of a gamble. Ghost Riding applies weaken to nearby foes? Sure. Oh. Rotating sets of vines that deal 20 damage. Need a way of just replenishing my barrier. Very important. conjures a tree trunk? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Alright, we gotta try that one, chat. We have to try that one. We have to feed the doggos. Oop. Okay. I believe it's feed each of them one bone, and then we probably get a reward. There we go. Yep. Alright, and Kindle gains exercise. I'm okay with that. I always long to return to these wolves, steady companions, ever happy to see me. They don't mind the errors within this book. My own small excuse to return. If left unmended, I'd never have to leave. We love these stories. All right. Pulling enemies in with Dusk is a good idea because the Flamethrower and Blossom are really good at AoE damage. Just spreading corruption. Slightly increased health damage and size when allies are slain. Ravings are immune to enkindled it? No, we're gonna go with bolster. I need to be able to burn things. Feed the dogs. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, wait. Oh, gosh. Oh, there's pain. Shatter the crystal with spells. Oh. It's one of those. I might not be able to get through it. Oh, my face. Oh, no, I missed the opportunity. It took too long. My damage potential is incredible, but they really want me to have Brawler too. Okay. Font creates a pickup. Boulder? You know what? Yeah, let's go for the boulder, chat. There's gonna be a boulder just rolling around the map from now on. Well, I need one more point towards it, but yeah, it'll be funny. Torn gain 5 levels of varnish for 5 seconds anytime they take damage. You know what? Let's try it. Oh, I just noticed the tree stuff. honestly, I think the blue is one of my favorites. I just love damage over time effects. My life. My life. I banked on me getting that healing perk, and it hasn't arrived yet. It hasn't arrived. Oh, God. Oh, no. Chat. I gambled. I gambled. I don't know if it's going to work out for me. Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, no. We're going to take a little vacation on the other side of the mountain. It's a small one. Remember that I can't outrun them? Ooh. Oh God, come on. I need mana. I need mana. I need you to die. I need you to die. I need you to die. Oh. Oh. No. We're gonna rewrite. Please, healing talent. Please. Blot damage lasting an additional 2 seconds means that I'll have more barrier. Oh, please, come on. Come on. I need to be able to. I need more mana. I need more mana. Oh, this is painful. Compose your soul. Huh? Oh. Applying blood has a 50% chance to create an azure pool at their location. Oh, at my location. Oh, that's good, because I'll be getting more of that. Okay. That was actually really good. Alright, now we're gonna have the rock. Dwayne? Yeah, let's... a little bit of imperviousness will help. Oh, gosh. It's gonna be brutal. No, I can't afford that one. Hail, stranger. Gonna have to avoid the snowstorm. Alright, I believe this is the boss. It's the boss! Oh God! Oh! No, no, no. No. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh. No. That's it. Yep. That was it. We failed, chat. That's the weakness of blue is... I banked. I banked on the healing. I did not receive the healing. I could have probably survived it if it wasn't for the heal. Or, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, collect reward. Oh yeah, they do still give you at least the quill marks. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize I got a reward. So the fact that they let you still keep it is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and purchase. Do we have anything else that we need to purchase? Circulate and unfold. Let's do with these ones first. I still have enough for one of these. Let's do unfold. That one's pretty cool. Let's do a backflip. Do a flip! Okay. So we're gonna go back to orange for right now. Oops. There's a force. You know what? Let's keep the flip for now. Let's go with something different. Let's go with the throwing a d6. And let's try out the bell. I don't know how it works, but you know what? It'll be okay. So let's go ahead and choose a tome. Let's choose the same one. And now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with the zombies. And then we're going to go with explosive orbs. Okay. There we go. All right. This one should... This time, things should go our way. Okay, resound. What is resound? Okay, there we go. Grants parry for 1 second. Atlas kills generate a moderate amount of survey for itself. Yeah, that's just too good, chat. That's just too good. Alright, so we're not really... We don't need to be anywhere specific, so we're just going to plop this down right here. Ow! D6! D6! Roll for initiative. Oh. Poof. There we go. I think I'm a little confused on how the, Huh? Oh. Oh, I accidentally picked up my... my turret. Okay, so you plant the bell and you're able to use additional mana to ring the bell. Okay. Okay. And what did I get here? Oh yeah. So using the orange signature gives me a healing bonus. Scribes in resounding range gain damage and attack. Orange signature. Let's do with the healing. We need a win, chat. We need a win. All right, let's see. Reclaiming Atlas Black. No, fortify range. Increase size. Yeah, let's do that. Investigate blade. Plant the seed. I found a seed. Chat, we're gonna make a garden. Plant the little tree. Alright. Arcane reaction. Taking damage has a 20% chance to grant a temporary mana. Sure. I mean, I'm definitely going to get wailed on, so might as well make it worthwhile. We tended to this tree for so long. It is an uneasy solace that Prism won't see this tragedy. No, my friend. Starting over will not suffice to mend these pages. I have not, like, dedicated myself to figuring out what the, oh. They are different this time. They are not always the same. I made a slight mistake, but it's okay. Them eating my mana is not the worst thing that's ever happened in the world. Them eating my life that last time would have been devastating. Splices, damage has a chance to call down a sword from the heavens. All of these are awful. This is the quote-unquote best one. Easiest to get around. Verticality. Reach the top of the spire. Oh, I see. Oops. Gosh darn it. Hooray! Ooh. Oh. Alright, I lose size, but I gain speed. Oh, there it is. That's where I planted it. My turret is just disgusting. Atlas grants 15% of its damage as barrier to fortified scrap. Yes. Yes, we're gonna go to the Alamo. Okay, feed on on foes that are slain. Let's see. Heal, gain impervious. Oh, this is a heal. Oh, I could have used that last time. Chat. my blue run had very little luck. Spinning blades become impervious for 2 seconds and gain speed when near death. Witness me. This is only a chance as opposed to guarantees. Give the enemy chances, give yourself guarantees. That's how I can work. Oh dear. Where are the bad guys? There we go. It's a crab! Yes! Chat, we're gonna turn our turret into a freaking god machine. Each use of clatter gives you... Okay, that I don't have enough attack speed with clatter to really make this one worthwhile, I think. Textual might. Extra damage based on my health. It's always welcome. Because that goes into the turret as well, I'm thinking. Traverse the rocks. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So, if you want the special little scroll, you have to go this way. However, I may have chosen... You usually need your little jump ability. So, I may have... I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Oh. Oh. Huh. Yeah. Oh. Hey. All right. There we go. Okay. Heal. And then pull foes in. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're just going to keep going. Just makes the explosive orbs that I'm already spawning in from the challenges more powerful. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant our The amount of damage my turret is going to have contributed to these battles is going to be insane. Let's see. Let's go with this one. That means enemies are going to drop survey, which I can use to power up my turret. Yeah, and then some sunbeaming people is pretty nice. Persisting area each chapter that alters gravity. Periodically, yeah, let's work towards that. I like the idea that the font ice comments things. That sounds funny. $30 barrier is not that much. We're gonna burn through it very quickly. Whoosh. Oh my gosh. I am not sure I know what's happening anymore, Chad. Well, the Vellum's a bit strange, but it is really powerful. Orange signature drops a lantern. Ow. Its light grants 1 mana and... Okay, cool. Let's get new options. None of those are particularly nice. Fortify, generate, and directly deposit 30% additional survey into the Atlas. Yeah, let's go. We're going for a turret build. Just every 5 seconds it pulses damage? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh, this one. Yeah, no, I don't believe I will have what is... maybe. You know what? Let's find out. Oh, I flubbed that. I flubbed that a little bit. There we go. Okay. So it's, oops. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, chat. There we go. Unfold now launches a flask of ink at a nearby enemy. Okay. Now we need to go back up. There we go. Oh yeah, an ice comet. That always sounds fun. And then, sure, let's get some stacks of invulnerability, potentially. Maybe. Probably not. We might not have enough points for it, but, yeah, whatever. Oh, I think this is the boss. Aegis. 100 barrier is not going to last long. I get 2 seconds of slow, and then he has nothing. So, yeah, it's already gone. It's gone instantly. Try to hit that crab. Go ahead with the ults. Sorry, I locked in there for a half second there, chat. Sorry about that. There's a lot going on. Alright. Oh, his barrier can come back. Okay. I'll get lasted very long anyway. Ooh. And there we go. Good lord. That's insane. Alright, what did we unlock? Wildfire Protocol. Explosive orb detonates will now blast scribes within line of sight regardless of distance. Ooh. That's insane. Alright, more points. Cool, cool. Lord Over. Damaging foes 8 times with a single overrule cast. Will detonate them for 100 damage taken. 100% damage. Bombastic every 2 seconds while channeling Manifest. Fire off a cannonball that deals 50 damage in an area. Okay, so these are for things that I wasn't currently wielding. Resound, here we go, pulls towards the bell when it rings. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. And there's a bolt. Okay, I need that to stop yelling in my ear. And now I have the Echo of Twilight. I summoned both of them. That's nice. Okay. Well, chat, I do believe that we're going to call it for the evening. Thank you for joining me for Vellum. I know I said that I was going to get my schedule figured out by last Friday. Some things came up, and I have not yet had a chance to work on that just yet. So I beg your forgiveness. I believe I've largely worked out my sound issues. Hopefully this game didn't play havoc with it, and if it did, I do apologize. But yeah, I'm hoping to progress things. I'm going to be trying to come up with themed nights where, you know, I have certain little projects in mind. Games, I'm hoping Sundays will be more of the co-op stuff. Once more of you are around, I'll try and make those open so that you all can join me in game during the stream. And then we're also going to potentially be looking at some sort of tabletop stuff coming in the near future. But we'll worry about that a little bit later. Anyway, all of you have a good evening and take care.